Hello, hi, and welcome to NBS Nutrition. I'm Natalie Butler-Smith. I hope you've been well, you've been looking after yourself. I am self-isolating here in my extended garden. So yeah, like there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of things that that's spreading around, and you know, the government's given us advice to, you know, stay indoors. You know, they're telling us to social distance and, you know, to wash our hands. What they're not telling us is steps that we can take in this time. They're not trying to build, I don't know, the power in you to feel like you can take control. Like fear, anxiety, stress, all of these things are weakening your immune system. It's not going to help you. Okay, so what the government's not telling you is like preventable steps that you can take. Like, what can you do in these 2 weeks of self-isolation? You know, do you just sit there and watch Netflix and wait for the virus to go down to your lungs and then call the NHS and hope to have space for a ventilator? There is preventable steps that you can take. There's steps you can do to build immunity, to help lung health. You don't want to live life in fear and anxiety. Like, this is not going to help anyone. Like me here, Natalie, I'm Natalie Butler-Smith. Yes, this is my company. This has always been my passion, to share knowledge about health and nutrition. Okay, I've been learning and doing this since my first child, like 11 years ago. So this is the perfect time really now to spread the information. Like, I care. Okay, this information is coming from a point where I feel like I'm using it. I have this knowledge and it's selfish for me not to share it. All right. But just some questions, just quickly, some questions. Can a virus survive in certain heat temperatures for expired amounts of time? Is it possible that steam therapy could potentially weaken the virus before it moves down to your lungs? Is it possible that you could use some sort of essential oils like eucalyptus or orange peel? Oh, just Google the benefits of orange peel and lung health. Absolutely fascinating. Learn. We have the power to be our own practitioners, okay? I'm just passing on this information. We have the power to be our own practitioners. Who is responsible for your health? Who is responsible for your child's health? So it would benefit us to learn knowledge that will give us power and empower us to take good, actionable, preventable steps than to take information and watching the news every day, creating fear and anxiety and stress. These don't help your immune system. They will weaken your immune system, okay? Taking steps and learning about good food, nutrition directly impacts your body. Okay, it's fascinating. And why don't we know this information? Why is this not common knowledge? You need to gain the knowledge. Like, there's crazy pandemic happening right now. Like, we need to protect ourselves. If we're not going to look after ourselves, no one ain't going to look after you. So learn this information. And I don't want to create fear. I don't want to create fear, and I don't want to create any, you know, anxiety. I want to make you feel like you can be empowered. You know this information, so look into steam therapy. Breathing exercises if you're not able to go jogging or running, yeah, because this cardio makes you breathe heavy, deep. It strengthens the lung. It's a muscle, yeah. So doing this deep breathing, I'm sure you've heard of like these exercises as well that you can do with the deep breathing, you know, and then hold your breath, stuff like that. Important right now, like, is your family and your health. There's nothing more important than your family and your health. Okay, so it's your responsibility, it's all of our responsibilities to be our own practitioner, to learn this information and take preventable measures. All right, and I don't mean to preach, and I don't want to scare no one, but just take that power back. Like, you've got the power. Like, this is coming from a place of love, yeah? Look after yourself. Yeah, listen to what the government's saying. Practice hygiene, standard. Do you know what I mean? Social distancing, yeah, you don't want to pass it on. The virus could be laying dormant in you, or you're having no symptoms. And yeah, do self-isolate if you are, but take steps in your self-isolation. Take steps that can benefit your health. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, if you found any of this information useful, or you can share with anyone who found this information useful, then please do share, and take care of yourself, look after yourself, and we'll be in touch.